Where are you from?
Iceland.
What brought you to Japan?
I'm studying Japanese in university in Iceland.
So you are actually like a student here?
I will be next year a student.
Okay.
I'm finishing in Iceland.
Today's main topic is culture shock. Have you experienced some positive culture shock in Japan?
Yes, everyone's very polite. In Iceland, we're not rude, but everyone kind of, how do I say it? It's hard to get help. Everyone kind of just wants to be by themselves in Iceland, but here, if I need help, everyone's so nice and tries to speak to me in English if I have a hard time understanding. And yeah, so far everyone's just really nice.
What was the weirdest thing, like strange thing, in Japan?
I was walking down the street one night and I saw a guy that was like peeing in the corner in front of everyone. That's not something you do in Iceland. I think it's illegal. I don't know if it's illegal here, but they were just like peeing in front of everyone. That was yeah.
Does he look drunk?
Yeah, it was in like evening, kind of late. So
Some foreigners say like they are shocked when they see a lot of drunk people in Tokyo lying down on the street.
Ooh.
Did you see that?
yeah, I've seen that. That's very weird. I don't. Yeah, again, Iceland. That is. I think the police would come and like take them away if that happened. So yeah, it's very weird to see someone lying on the ground and not be like, "Hey, are you okay? Should I call someone or something?" Yeah.
Did you experience some negative culture shock in Japan?
I've had a very good experience so far. I think the only negative thing is all the stares I get and people talking behind my back. Like they want just a little. I get a lot of shirai. But I wouldn't say I've experienced anything like negative, like culturally. Yeah, I've loved it so far. So.
Lastly, do you have something you want to say to people who want to come to Japan, who want to visit in Japan?
Get to know like the basics of like the culture, I guess, like the manners, like stay on the left side, at least in Tokyo, and don't talk on the train, and like just basic phrases like thank you or yes, I need a bag, or no, I don't need a bag, or something like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Where are you from?
I'm from Iran.
What brought you to Japan?
So I come here to continue my education for a PhD course. So I applied for one of the university in Tokyo.
Today's main topic is culture shock. Firstly, have you ever experienced culture shock in Japan?
Yes, as I start living here in Tokyo, I feel that Japanese people are so nice and they respect everybody. They try to help you. They're so supportive, not only in the workplace, in the university, everywhere. These Japanese, I really like and respect this Japanese culture that they care about people and they're acting and behaving so nice. This is a positive culture shock that I have.
Where are you from?
I'm from the U.S.
What brought you to Japan?
Just for travel, vacation.
Today's main topic is culture shock. Have you experienced some culture shock in Japan?
Yeah, for the most part, it's really just been very small things. Like I didn't know that in a lot of public restrooms, paper towels aren't available. So I ended up going out and getting a small hand towel for myself. So far with the language barrier, people have been really nice. They've been very accommodating. It's been a lot of pointing and gesturing. But I think if you're just friendly to people and you try to be nice to people, that translates with any language.
Lastly, do you have something you want to tell people who want to come to Japan? Any advice?
I think I would say, especially to Americans, know a little bit of Japanese, even if it's just saying arigato gozaimasu after you leave somewhere, saying sumimasen when you're going around. Like really basic words will help you a lot. Know a little bit. You don't have to know everything, but come with an open mind.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
What brought you to Japan?
We're on a world trip, so we're traveling the world, and this is our final country, the last country.
Where have you been so far?
Everywhere in Middle America, everywhere in Southeast Asia, So from Brazil to Mexico, and from Australia to Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Philippines, Japan.
In total, how long have you been in
A bit more than a year.
Wow. Like you guys are backpacker.
Yeah. We must backpack because otherwise it's unaffordable to do this for a year.
Today's main topic is culture shock.
Okay.
Firstly, have you experienced some positive culture shock?
Yeah, it's because of I think the respect and the rest and the calm within the Japanese people. So for instance, like lining up in the metro or in the subway, etc., waiting for others to go out and then they go in, being quiet in subways, being respectful to each other. That's something that doesn't happen in Europe. And then I speak for all countries in Europe, that doesn't happen at all. That is for me the biggest positive eye-opener.
What were the weirdest thing in Japan?
Really funny to see that the small toys everybody is collecting and the gaming, etc. It doesn't matter if you're 5 years old or if you're 50 years old, you can dress up like a doll and walk in the street and it's completely normal.
Did you see something like a kind of anime style cosplayers or?
Yeah. We've been in Akihabara and we stayed there nearly for a week. So yeah, we've seen them I think every night, and it's so nice that everybody can be so authentic as they want to be, right? So there's no judgment or no ruling or whatsoever, and that's really beautiful, I think.
Nextly, did you experience some negative culture shock in Japan?
No, not really. No, one of the things is I think the respect, etc. Maybe sometimes it's a bit too much. Maybe you have a bit too much rules. So maybe a bit less rules would be nice, but also on the other hand, that's something that's really positive for Japan and it helps in your culture and in your DNA, so why change it?
Okay, thank you. That's all. Thank you so much.
Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu.
Where are you from?
From America,
What brought you to Japan?
just visiting on vacation.
Today's topic is culture shock. Firstly, did you experience some culture shock?
I think the most positive culture shock was just how patient and welcoming everybody's been.
Did you ever find something like a weird custom or weird thing in Japan?
So I think the weirdest thing that I've found has honestly been probably the technology. Small things like just in the bathroom, how there are heated like toilet seats everywhere. It's been really nice, but it's definitely been weird.
Like the washer.
The washer, yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's been very good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Barcelona.
What brought you to Japan?
It was one of my best countries around the world. I think that for the culture, for the food also, they are very different from Spain, so it's that it's what the reason for I come here.
Today's topic is culture shock. Firstly, have you experienced some positive culture shock?
A lot. You are very kindly, the people is very friendly with me. This is one of the best things that the Japanese culture have, I think. The food is amazing. I come here and I go to a bar or a restaurant and I don't know what I have to eat. I only say, hey, please, what you want? Recommend it for me, and all the food is amazing.
What was the most strange thing you
Strange
find
thing,
in
yeah.
Japan?
It's difficult to say because you don't have so many raw things here, no? Everything it's like perfect all, but maybe the people are like they are not so warm with the stranger people, it's like they are at a distance with local people and the people like me who comes from far away. But I know that this is like a part of your culture, that you are like so respect, no, with the other people and all of this. But I think that I prefer to be more close with the local people,
Did you experience some negative culture shock?
Not for the moment. I hope that I don't experience, but it was really good, everything.
Lastly, do you have something you want to say to people who want to come to Japan?
I want to say that everyone has to come one time in their life to Japan. It's an amazing experience. The culture, everything. I think that everyone have to come one time in their life.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks to you.